You got to focus on yourself unapologetically right now. Please focus on yourself unapologetically. Don't apologize to nobody for just focusing on the things that you got to focus on, the things that's going on in your life, the goals that you have for this year, whatever it is that you're working on. You got to reach that. You got to make it a reality. And it's unfortunate to see so much people distracted. We don't have no more time to waste. All we have is the present moment. And you decide how to spend it. Some people are going to spend the present moment worrying, stressing out. Some people are going to spend the present moment pushing forward, doing the things that they need to do, even if they don't feel like it. Some people are going to spend the present moment worried about everybody else, being distracted with what's going on in everybody else's life, worrying about what people got to say about them. That's wasted energy, wasted potential, wasted time. I'm focused on me right now, because it's my job to take care of myself. Nobody's going to jump in and do that for me. Nobody could jump in this video right now and do this video for me. No one could do the work for me. No one could work out for me. Nobody could be disciplined for me. Nobody understands what it takes for the goals that I set for myself personally. And that's perfectly fine. But that's exactly why I'm focused on me. We worried about what other people think about what you got going on in your own life, but they haven't walked a day in your shoes. They don't know your why. They don't know what it is that you're working towards. They don't know why you go so hard. They can't figure that out because they're not supposed to. It's a lot of things that I do each and every single day, each and every single year of my life that people have to understand 5, 10 years from now, 3 years from now. They're not going to get it right now. I'm a futurist. I'm a visionary. But I'm a disciplined person. I'm acting on the things that I need to act on, even if other people don't understand. So where do you want to be 3 years from now, 5 years from now? You got to act on that. You can't ask nobody for permission for you to lock in on your dreams. Can't worry about nobody's opinion when that's not the vision that God gave them. They got their own vision that they are either going to honor or not honor. You're honoring your vision that you got from the Most High God. Whatever that is, whatever it is that you got to work on, you're honoring that vision. A lot of people don't honor their vision just because they choose not to honor their vision. And you choose to honor your vision. That don't make you selfish. That makes you obedient to the dreams and goals that God put on your heart. Obedient to your purpose. And if I'm going to be real, majority of people on this planet are disobedient to their purpose. They don't know where they fit in because they never asked themselves, why am I here? Why did God put me on earth? What am I doing here? They don't have those types of conversations. So where do you think they at and where do you think they're going to end up being, respectfully? Because if you're not on your purpose, that means that you're out of alignment. And if you're out of alignment, what do you think that means? It's like falling out of heaven. Your frequency it don't match up here. All that hate, all that envy. Right? The Satanists, you can't vibrate in the heavenly realms. We dropping your ass. They got dropped off in hell. Because they're no longer aligned with the frequency of heaven, with the energy of heaven, with the law and the word of God. They are no longer aligned with that. So where do you think they end up? You think it's a joke being on your purpose. You think that we just posting videos on YouTube, and I'm telling you to lock in and you got to change your life. I mean, you're not aware of how urgent it is. It's very urgent. It's the most urgent thing because it keeps you in alignment with what you're doing on earth, with why God created you in the first place. He created you with a purpose. You are a vessel. You have work to do. You have a purpose. And you've been lost on this earth for how many years? Not believing in yourself for how many years? Caring about what other people think for how many years? How many years, man, is it going to take for you to finally lock in? How many videos is it going to take for you to understand that I'm serious when I say to click the first link below, 40% off your first box, 20% off for life, and you get a free gift when it comes to taking care of your skin. Shout out Tej Hanley. They are who I use when it comes to my skincare routine, and I've been using them for years. The results are amazing, as you can see. No filter on this video. That's my actual skin, and it's because I take care of my skin each and every single day, every morning and every night. AM moisturizer, PM moisturizer. It comes with everything you need. It's uncomplicated. You don't have to think about it, and it's shipped to your door. It's really that simple. Start taking care of yourself, because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. And it allows you to be on your purpose and execute better. If I wasn't confident in how I look, you think I'd turn on the camera and put myself out there into the world? Man, Tej makes that significantly easier for me, man. It makes it easier for me to be on my God-given purpose. So take care of yourself, because that's the first thing that people see. You have to take care of yourself, because we're living in a season where if you don't, you'll realize that you're going to run yourself thin. You're going to run yourself into the ground, trying to be everything for everybody else, instead of being everything that you need to be for yourself and for God. You have to remain focused. That's really what this is about. Because where you put your attention, that's what's going to grow in your life. So if I'm paying attention to things that don't serve me, then I'm just going to multiply a whole bunch of dead ends. I'm going to multiply a whole bunch of negative energy. I'm going to multiply a whole bunch of things that don't serve me, don't serve God, don't serve no one. I'm going to multiply things that are out of alignment. And what does that mean for me? That means that I'm out of alignment. Alignment is so important because it's confirmation that you are who you need to be on this earth. It's confirmation that you're doing exactly what you were created to do, which is your God-given purpose, whatever that is. And a lot of people don't execute because they think that they got all the time in the world. One thing that I realized about time, especially growing up how I grew up and just being aware of certain things, seeing certain things, I realized that life is short, that you can be here today and gone tomorrow. I realized that it's a blessing to be alive. And I realized the power of now. Read that book when I was 13 years old on the bus by Eckhart Tolle. The book changed my life. The Power of Now. And it literally explained the power of now. The power of today. The power of being present. The power of taking one step at a time. And a lot of us, we don't start today because, like I said, we think that we have all the time in the world. But you are on borrowed time, and only God knows when your time is up. And the more you keep thinking that you could just waste time, the more you keep thinking that you could just start tomorrow or start next year, that's the more you keep lying to yourself. And that's the more you're going to be out of alignment and you're going to stay in the same position. You wonder why you don't see growth. It's because you don't risk. In order to up the next level, you got to take a risk. And it's a risk going after your purpose, because your purpose is, it's a dream that you always had, something that you always wanted to do. And you fear others. Oh, people may not like what I do. What if I don't make it? What if I'm not successful? By whose measures? Right? The first YouTube video I ever dropped, nowhere near where I am today. And I told myself, I said, I'm a YouTuber. All I did was drop one YouTube video, and I told myself I'm a YouTuber. Because in order to be a YouTuber, all you have to do is drop a video on YouTube. And a lot of people, they don't claim labels because it don't make them money. Well, if you don't believe that you're a YouTuber, you're never going to make money off of YouTube. When you drop your first song, I got music out, right? Some of y'all know that. When you drop your first song, right, you're an artist. When you paint your first painting, you're a painter. I got married to my wife. Don't that make me a husband? How many times I got to get married to be a husband? The act of doing something once makes you who you are. It's just, if you want to continue building on that area of your life, then you continue repetition so you can see better results. I'm not married for one day. I'm planning to be married for my whole life. Right? I'm in a marriage. Are you in a marriage with your purpose? I'm cooking, bro. Nobody do this like me, man. Like the video. Stop watching it being a spectator. It's too valuable over here. And I told you, if you're not locked in and taking this advice, unsubscribe. I don't need you over here. This game is $1 million game. Are you married to your purpose? The answer is no. A lot of y'all are not married to your purpose. That's why you're not consistent. That's why you're not disciplined. That's why you don't show up for yourself. That's why you don't do nothing. Sorry. I want my calendar. Okay. You gotta lock in. And it's not just about saying, oh, I'm locked in, I'm locked in, I'm locked in, bro. Yeah, I'm locked in. No, it's just about doing the work. You don't gotta talk. Tired of it. Get to work. Just do what you gotta do. Just start today. You know, like I said, I posted my first YouTube video and I told myself I'm a YouTuber. There's a reason I did that, because subconsciously I need to convince myself. I need to let myself know that that was the barrier. There's no more barriers. Take it one step at a time now and take it seriously. Treat yourself like a YouTuber and you will be one, because you already are one. Treat yourself like a successful person. Treat yourself like a disciplined person and see where your life takes you. You don't treat yourself like that. You treat yourself with how you see yourself today. But that's not who you're going to be tomorrow if you choose something different, if you choose to lock in more, if you choose to be more disciplined, if you choose to be on your purpose, if you choose to be in alignment with what you should be doing. And that's exactly why you have to focus on yourself, because you got work to do and you're behind schedule. You're behind schedule. You're behind schedule. If you haven't been locked in, then you're behind schedule. If you have been locked in and you still distracted, you behind schedule, because you should have been way further. So we got to keep it real, man. How many people are actually going to make it to where they need to make it to? Only you know where that is. Only you know your purpose. Only you know your calling. Only you know what God is asking you to do each and every single day of your life. Some of y'all do want to be on YouTube. I got purpose-driven creators below. You can apply. People are not serious. Opportunities are going to come and go. Every day is going to, just like the sun is going to come and go. It's up to you to take your life serious. It's up to you to focus on yourself. It's up to you to ask yourself, okay, can I commit to being on my purpose. But a lot of y'all are committed to being distracted. You're married to distractions. Where has that gotten you? You have to focus on yourself, because if you don't, how can you be purpose driven? If everyone is pulling you in different directions, then you never get pulled by God to be in the direction that you need to be pulled in. Focusing on yourself doesn't mean that you can't have friends or that you can't go out. Focusing on yourself means that when it's time to work, it's time to work. When it's time to be creative, it's time to be creative. When it's time to be on your purpose, it's time to be on your purpose. When it's time to lock in, it's time to lock in. When it's time to be disciplined, it's time to be disciplined. When it's time to push yourself, it's time to push yourself. You got to know when those times are. People can't do that for you. But they can distract you. Especially if they're not aligned. Don't hang out with people that's not aligned. Y'all be doing that. Oh, I got a friend and he still be drinking and smoking and partying and getting lit, but that's my friend though. Yeah, you're not gonna fucking make it. You're not. Cut them off. What you holding on to that dead weight for? It doesn't mean that, listen, it doesn't mean that we don't wish them the best, but I wish you the best. And I'm telling you advice. Stop carrying dead weight. You will drop. A lot of y'all carrying dead weight. You carrying dead opinions because it didn't come from the source. It didn't come from life. It didn't come from God. Oh, you sure you gonna make it? You're not gonna make it, bro. Why you doing that, man? Everybody trying to do that. You investing in what? Man, don't do that, man. Don't invest. Stupid shit. You moving? Why you moving, bro? You gonna be a YouTuber? Why you doing that, bro? Don't do that. Just dumb shit. All of that is out the window. People who's not aligned with what you're doing, that has to go. Time's up. Keep carrying that dead weight and see where it's going to bring you. You going after your dreams? Why would you do that, bro? That's who y'all got around you. But then it's people like me, and I'm trying to tell you to lock in, and I believe in you, and you still not locked in. You're not going to make it. But you got all the people that's not going to make it around you. You think you going to be the one? Brody, please. You think you going to be the one to make it? Man, sometimes you got to separate from that friend group that's not really pushing you to be great so you can show them what's possible. How about that? You love people, right? Then go your own way if you love people and show them what's possible. Stop hanging around when you know it's going to only stop you and it ain't going to push you towards greatness. You got to pick who you hang around. You got to pick what you eat. Same concept. So your friend group not aligned. Your diet is not aligned. Bro, you're done. The things that you're doing in your life, if it's not aligned with your purpose and your mission on earth, you're wasting time. You're wasting your life. But I'm just a messenger. Purpose-driven goals below. It's an AI tool for you to lock in and reach your goals for the year. Purpose-driven creators, you can apply. Maybe you'll get in, maybe not. And check out Tej Hanley. Fix your skin. Your skin dirty. You know you got to fix your skin. Go fix your skin. This is a very serious video, man. We talked about something very serious, and I hope that y'all take action on it. I love y'all, and I wish y'all the best. Peace.